congratulations in order, because Matt, if you don't already know, is the new co-host of KLBJ's afternoon talk show. With Charlie Hodge, right?
Yes, the Charlie Hodge Rock and Roll Halftime Show.
It's called the Charlie Hodge Rock and Roll Halftime Show?
That's what they're calling it.
You think you get your name in there?
I didn't want my name in there.
Why not?
I've got to wait and see if it's as amazing as it...
You don't want to attach yourself to it?
No, he does a great job, and I just am there to help him.
Well, has anyone heard the show?
Yeah.
All the
7
time?
people? All the time? Yeah?
Oh, bless you, darling.
Yeah? What do you think of Matt?
I think he's great. I love listening to him.
I think Matt's great too.
Aw, I'm getting chubby.
You're getting chubby?
I mean, not just here.
Oh. You're getting odd chubby? That's
A chubby, sure.
A chubby.
Let's go with that.
European. Okay. Well, Matt, first of all, relax, buddy. It's all right. Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you, Andy. I miss you, buddy.
I know.
I'm glad you're in Austin now.
Yeah, it's
You've been in LA and Minneapolis, and now you're here.
Yeah, this is my favorite city of all three. So, yeah.
How nice of you to say that here.
It depends where I'm
Say that to all the cities.
First of all, Matt, how did you get the sweet gig?
I've done KLBJ, the morning show with Dudley and Bob, many, many times over the years for Cap City, and I've been there and established a rapport, if you will. I went on the comedy cruises to Alaska and the Caribbean, and am friends with Dudley and Bob, and Charlie and I were tight, and we had a rhythm, and he went to 4 hours from 10 to 2, and he asked for me.
Yeah, so you were requested.
I was requested.
So you did both cruises down to the Caribbean and up to Alaska.
Yes.
Now I imagine, because I've been to a cruise up to Alaska,
yeah.
and it's all incredibly old people.
Oh my God!
Is that how it was?
I felt so fucking young. I did. I was just like, man, I am like a teenager.
But you're doing stand-up on these cruises.
Yeah, I am.
How did it go over with the?
Well, the KLBJ listeners that were there were not as old as the incredibly old people.
Okay, so it's, it's always the KLBJ.
Yeah, you're just performing for them, not the blue. But I worked for Carnival for a long time and performed for really, really old people.
Do you have a whole different set for the elderly?
Oh, God. Being a comedian on a cruise ship is like being a musician who only plays elevators. It's just, you're making fart jokes and just anything, the most safe comedy you can possibly do.
And if they try to get off, they'll die.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's the nice part. It's an active audience.
So this is your first gig as a host then? Right?
Yes, it is.
And how's that going so far?
I can't believe they pay me. I show up at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm done by 2. I'm home in my bed every night, so my wife's over the moon, and I'm having more fun than I've ever had at a job ever.
Well, good. Now, I imagine being a host of a radio program, because the big thing with radio is you have to keep talking constantly.
Yes,
right? You cannot have any dead air.
There are no silences at any time. You have to keep talking, and you have to look at the other guy and wait till he opens his mouth so he's ready to talk. And if he doesn't do that, if he doesn't open his mouth while you're looking at him, you have to keep talking and fill the dead air until that guy opens his mouth for any reason at all, and you wait for it until the fucking teeth separate, and you wait for that, and I'm just going, hey!
And then I talk, and this is great. Okay, so that's how we do it. So you just keep talking, and that's awesome, and we're both talking at the same time.
Yeah,
awesome. Now, have you been working on your radio voice at all? I know that.
I have.
Yeah.
We've got a double shot coming at you on Tuesday. KLBJ. Yeah, it makes me want to vomit.
Dead air.
Oh, damn it.
But this isn't radio.
I'm
It's
new.
gonna be on camera. Now, has there? The show's only a few weeks old, right?
This is our 3rd week.
3rd week. Okay. Have there been, not to focus on the negative, but have there been any mishaps, glitches, any huge mistakes that happened so far where you're just like,
You know what? I'm actually very proud of it. We have a dump button. We're 30 seconds ahead, so if anybody says the F word or the S word or anything else, they can hit that button. I'm extremely proud of the fact that I haven't been dumped yet. The downside of that is that when I hang out with my friends, I'm like, man, I am so effing happy to be here, and just F you, buddy. And they're like,
you just keep saying titties. You can say that on radio, right?
You can say titties, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I do. I love titties.
Good word. How much preparation do you guys put into each show, or do you just ad-lib as you go? Like, is it like after you're done, do you work on the next day's show? Like, we're gonna do this and this.
I would love to say that we do a lot of prep, but we really don't. People call us and they're like, "Hey man, I've got a live possum in my truck," and we're like, "Come on in, man, bring that possum." And we've had live possums on the air. We're gonna have skunks and
plural. Like, you just get to, so you're like the animal show. You're like, if only you could see how cute he is.
No, that's just one of the weird things that's happened. I'm waiting for topless women to come in. That's what I'm really excited about. 'Cause I'm a married man, and I don't see a lot of titty.
Yeah, but it's always funny to me, like on like Stern and stuff, like when it's on radio, you're like, ooh, those are nice. And like, just like
yeah, I know
they could not even be there, you know.
That's true. Holy shit, you just gave me a great idea. No, no, I mean, we've got a lot of stuff on the internet, too. You know, KLBJ FM has a site, and then there's Facebook, which I've got, and we show clips, and we can say the F word.
You can show whatever you want.
We can show whatever we want.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no holds barred, man.
KLBJ.com.
It's KLBJFM.com.
FM.com.
Yeah. Did you hear the way I said that? I've got the FM voice rocking.
Now, you've been a stand-up for years before you got into
yes, since the early 90s.
Is there anything you like about doing radio more than you like doing stand-up?
I don't have to hear the silence when I'm not funny.
You just assume. You just like, oh, everyone's at home laughing right now.
Yeah. But, no, I get to be around my wife, and I get to stay in town on my day is mine after 2 o'clock, which is awesome. And I get to talk about Austin stuff, because I go to Wisconsin, and I'm fucking miserable, because it's Wisconsin. But,
Wisconsin?
No, God, no.
What?
Have you been?
I love it.
Oh, it's beer and sausage and cheese and fat people.
And? That's all right.
Okay.
Sorry,
that's controversial. I don't like Wisconsin.
Well, okay. Well, Matt, as a final question, I just want to ask you, like, are you guys, what is it about your show that you're doing with Charlie that you guys, are you trying to do anything to separate yourself from the rest of the talk shows? Because I know there's got to be a lot of competition in radio, especially these days. Is there anything you guys are doing to kind of separate yourself, or like why? Not to put you in a spot, but like why would people tune in to you guys?
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's a fair question. We're trying to do our best to make it about callers, about people calling in, because the people that call in.
I thought you said colors at first, like, but callers, yes.
The people that call. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. What did you
Not
think I said?
colors.
Oh no!
God, it's like very racial. So like
it's fired immediately. No, we just we have the most fun with the callers. And the morning show is really funny. I've always been a fan of it, but they don't take all the calls that we take, and the people that call in are really, really insane. And I don't want them to know where I live. That's the most that I'm trying to do is to avoid that. But
it's 2522 Maynard.
We're just doing our best to have fun, and we're really enjoying ourselves. And me and Charlie, I'm just backing up Charlie, who's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get to sit behind him and just pull his string and watch him go.
Well, from what I've heard, it's a great show, and I hope you guys all tune in. One more time for Matt Sadler, everyone.
Andy Rich, everybody, clap for him.